Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. It's another week. This is my first first time I'm filming this year, so I want to officially say happy new year to you. I know I've said that in my last video, but I recorded that video in 2022, so this is my first filming in 2023, and I want to say happy new year. Welcome to 2023. I pray that this year will be your best year yet. I pray that all of the dreams, all of the visions you have this year, they will all come to fruition, and we'll all be here to celebrate together, celebrate all the wins together. If this is your first time here, welcome to Bloom in Love. Here in Bloom in Love, we discuss everything personal development and life in general. I post videos every Sunday. I'm working on posting twice a week, but right now we're still posting once a week. Please, while you're here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. I promise you would enjoy your time here. Guys, can you believe it's already the second week of 2023? Like, it's already the second week just now. It was just 1st of January, and this is 8th already. It's second week of January. And guys, if you don't get intentional this year, that is how, boom, it's December. I just wonder, where did all the time go to, right? So the key word for this year is intentionality. You need to be intentional about your life. You need to be intentional about the things you do. You need to be intentional about leveling up. You need to level up this year. Yes, we need to level up. If you don't level up, 2023 will just come and go like every other year. I remember in 2021 December, I sat down and I was like, I can't be doing the same thing every year and expect a different result. Guys, you cannot do the same thing every year and expect a different result. If I dare say, that is a recipe for disaster. You have the same result. You have the same result. So this year we have to be intentional. I have 5 ways I have 5 ways on how you can level up this year. Are you ready for it? So let's jump right in. So number 1 way to level up this year is, guys, you need to be intentional about your spirituality. Yes, you need to be intentional about your personal relationship with God. I can't stress that enough. You need to stop looking to God through the eyes of your religious leaders. You need to know God for yourself. Yes, that's the word. You need to know God for yourself. For instance, if you are in a relationship with your spouse, your partner, or whoever, you don't love them from the eyes of someone else. You love them from it's a personal relationship, like it's between both of you. So why is it that the most important relationship of all, you see it through the eyes of your religious leaders or friends or whatever? Guys, this is the year to get intentional with your relationship with God. Get intentional. In getting intentional, it's going to speak to you directly. It's going to tell you things to do, things not to do. So you don't even waste your time this year getting into things you have no business being in. Right? Time to create, like I did something last week. I just started it. Yeah, last week. I just started it, and wow, I'm going to continue doing it because I enjoyed it. I told myself I was going to do weekly dates with God. The way you go on dates with your husband, with your wife, with your boyfriend or girlfriend. God, we have a date. And I woke up earlier than usual on that Friday, got myself ready, and by 10 o'clock, I sat down at my space, where I have my quiet time with him. I sat down and we had a date. And the things he told me, I wouldn't have gotten them if I had not gotten intentional with my relationship with him. So this year, guys, you need to be intentional with your relationship with God. It's very important. It's going to help you not waste your time this year. Another area where you should be intentional this year is your personal development. Yeah, the way you seek to know God personally, seek to know yourself personally. A lot of us don't know ourselves. Like, I didn't used to know myself until last year, that I was intentional about self-discovery. Discover yourself. Know who you are. What's your temperament? What's your personality type? Know yourself. Seek to know you. Read books. Read books. Mentally develop yourself. Develop your mind. Read. I used to tell myself I'm not a book person. Oh, it's very costly not to be a book person. Very costly. A lot of free ebooks online. Download. Read. When I saw the number of books I read last year, I was shocked. I read over 20-something book. Never in my life. I'm not sure I've read 20-something book all my life, apart from my school time. So I just carry books to read. I'm not sure I've never read that much. And the amount of wisdom I got from reading, guys, you have to read. Set out new routine. Tell yourself you will wake up 5 a.m. every day. When you wake up in the morning, exercise. You don't have to go to the gym and spend 1 hour. You can just be in your room and do a 15-minute stretch. Seek coaching. Get a mentor. Either you get a one-on-one mentor, or you can get a coach or a mentor from a distance. Just look the person you want to be in future. Get that person and just understudy that person's life. Get mentorship. Intentional about your peace, mental health. Be intentional. Let go of toxic relationship. Some people come into your life for a period of time. Know when their time in your life has expired and let them go. There are friends, yes, that I know that will stay in your life forever, but there are some friends God just brings to your life for a season or for a moment. Know when some relationship has expired in your life and let them go. Stop holding on to things that no longer be. Let them go. Let go of toxicity. Once a relationship is becoming toxic, let it go. This year, value your peace of mind. If anything is not bringing you peace, let it go. This is not the year to drag things that don't matter into your life. Let go of toxicity. Another area of your life that you should invest in is your your body. I know I've mentioned exercise, but be very, very intentional about your body. Be intentional about what the kind of food you put in your body. I'm not saying, oh, you have to eat healthy, 100% organic. Whatever it is that you're eating, be very intentional about the food you put in your body. Be very intentional about the amount of sleep you get. Be very intentional about just your personal hygiene, your environment. To be intentional about this year is be intentional about your gratitude. Practice a life of gratitude. Live a life of gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for. Be thankful. No matter how things are going left before your eyes, there's always something to be thankful for. I started this late last year, where first thing in the morning or last at night, I write 5 things I'm grateful for. So 5 things, but the 5th one is something I'm believing God for. It's something I'm trusting. It's something I just write it in the present tense like it is done. There's always something to be grateful for. Practice gratitude this year and you'll be shocked. There's another thing I started last week. Every week I told myself that every week I'm going to write something I learned and something I'm thankful for that week. And I got this. See, it's first one I wrote. So I think we have 50-something weeks in a year, right? I'm not sure. I'll have to check. So every week I'm going to write and put it in this jar. I have my gratitude journal. This is my gratitude journal. When I wake up every morning or last thing, it's always close by. First thing in the morning or last thing at night, I write 5 things I'm grateful for. Practice gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for. Always. Being alive alone is enough to say thank you. You know, I always have bonus, right? I always have bonuses for you. So the bonus this week is, this year, be intentional about living in the present, generous present moment. Live in the moment. Stop overthinking. Like some of us, we're already in 2024, we're already in December, thinking things that you have no business thinking about, and then you get depressed, you dive right into depression, you start comparing results, start comparing yourself with your friends, start comparing yourself with people. Live in the generous present moment. You concentrate in the future and you don't enjoy the moment, you don't enjoy it. This is not that kind of year where you just glide through. Your year will be like every other year if you don't get intentional this year. Intentionality is the watchword for the year. And this also speaks to me too. There are some areas of my life that I'm not intentional, like my finances. I have to take courses on that, right? My money mindset, I have to take courses on that, like intentionality. Be intentional about relationships too, the relationships you have in your life. I think I've mentioned that again, but I think I have to go back to it. Be intentional. Invest in relationships. Don't always be the one that someone is always pouring on. One day that person will get tired and exit. As they're pouring into you, pour into them too. Fill people up the way they are filling you up too. And let go of anything that no longer serves you. Any relationship that no longer serves you, let it go. Let go of toxicity. I mentioned it in a video when I was saying resetting. If there are some social media handles that you are following that every time you go to the page it's just one toxicity or another, unfollow them. In fact, sometimes take intentional breaks from social media for your mind. Stop. Like I don't read the news, I don't listen to the news, because they always have bad news and you just get depressed every day. I'm so intentional about who I let in my space. There are some places if you call me, let's go, I'll tell you I'm not going, because I'm intentional about who I let into my space. Yeah, so guys, I really hope you are intentional about this year. Yeah, because I see a lot this year, and I want us all to ball together, right? When I come and I share my testimony, you should also share yours. Like, let's all, that's one of my goal this year. I wrote it down in my journal. I want I and all of my friends to ball together. Let's all ball together. I'm not that one that wants to do better than my friend. No, let's all do better together, right? So yeah, I think we've come to the end of this post, because I think at this point I'm just rambling. I had a different topic that I wanted to talk about this week, but for some weird reason I'll just pull towards this. My next video next week, remember that I love you. I love you and I carry you in my heart every day. I pray for you. I want all of us to grow. I want all of us to be the greatest, grandest version of you. Yeah. So this week, please show up as the greatest, grandest version of you. You know, that version of you that you are dreaming of, that version of you that is in your future. Be that person right now. So until my next video, I love you. Bye.